didn't bother you killing those people?
Well, I wouldn't be very good at my job if it did.
Would you have made this film had it been like the last Bond?
No.
It was down to the script being more gritty, more realistic, less
Yes,
fantastical.
and you know, finding somebody that was, I could sort of like see. I mean, you know, put too fine a point, a journey. You know, it was sort of like somebody who was like, we're going, okay, the guy is changing through the movie. At the beginning of the movie, he's what I think, you know, he's a guy who doesn't care whether he lives or dies. He's got his 00. You know, the only person he respects is M, and he changes. He, you know, he falls in love. He kind of gets hurt. He makes mistakes, and that I think is just dramatically much more interesting than someone, you know. And it's nothing against the other movies because I'm a big fan. So,
Same here, yeah, absolutely,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So, but I just thought if we're going to do it and we're going to do Casino Royale, we've got to go and take it somewhere else.
Whatever is left of me, whatever I am, I'm yours.
Last night at the screening I was at, it got 2 rounds of applause at the end.
Fantastic news.
And there were 2 audible gasps.
We like that. Go
Okay.
on.
First one was Caterina Moreno
Yeah.
on a horseback.
Yeah.
The other one was you doing the Ursula Andress out of the water thing.
There we go. I thought and figured that if I do this, I've got to kind of get a bit bigger, and I've got to. I kind of wanted, you know, if his shirt came off, I wanted it to look like he was capable of doing that.
From the audience, exactly.
Right. Yeah, well, you know.
Tell me if this is true or not. I heard that Dame Judi Dench sent you two bottles of Guinness and a pork pie.
She did at the end of it, yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, which I devoured very quickly.
So you could celebrate.
Yeah.
You could celebrate.
She set me free.
You stormed into an embassy. You violated the only absolutely inviolate rule of international relationships. And why? So you could kill a nobody. We wanted to question him, not to kill him. You're supposed to display some kind of judgment.
I did. I thought that one less bomb maker in the world would be a good thing.
Exactly. One bomb maker. We're trying to find out how an entire network of terrorist groups is financed, and you give us one bomb maker. Hardly the big picture, wouldn't you say? The man isn't even a true believer. He's a gun for hire. And thanks to your overdeveloped trigger finger, we have no idea who hired him or why. And how the hell did you find out where I lived?
Same way I found out your name. I thought M was a randomly assigned letter. I had no idea it stood for...
Utter one more syllable and I'll have you killed.
Now, I know a few people that have never seen Bond films, would never go and see a Bond film, but they will now because you're in it, because they associate you with a certain body of work, with a certain quality to your work as well. Is that quite pleasing to hear that?
Well, I mean, it's very nice to hear.
And do you think you will bring in a whole new audience as well as the female audience
I mean, if
in your hot pants?
Oh, there we go. That's all right, good. We covered that. Yeah, I do. Of course, I do. I mean, you know, why wouldn't I? I mean, I wouldn't do what I do unless I thought that could be a possibility. And yeah, I mean, I'd set, you know, that's the thing of sort of like setting out and sort of like doing a movie. We wanted to first and foremost make a great movie. I mean, and that so therefore should appeal to anybody. And it's a Bond movie, so you know we've got that covered. So yeah, no, nice thing to say. And yeah, I hope it happens.
Playing Bond has the potential to change the kind of actor that you are. Did it ever worry you that by playing Bond you then wouldn't get to do all the parts that we associate you with, you know, the sort of good quality pieces, that it would sort of diminish your value, your stock, so to speak, as an actor?
Well, I hope not. I mean, I think that you know, I mean, if that does, then I think that I'll probably sort of, you know, it's swings and roundabouts, isn't it? I mean, it's I'm not going to stop reading scripts. I'm not going to stop looking at interesting stuff. And you know, as long as people are interested in me to do these things, I'll do it. And I weighed it all up before I did the film, and I couldn't take that into doing the film. There was just no point. So, you know, if it happens, we'll cross that bridge.
And any indication as to how long you'll stick with it, or is that sort of like saying how long is a piece of string?
Like get kicked out, really, I suppose.
You're quite happy to stick for it.
Look, at this stage, I'm really looking forward to making another movie, and beyond that, I have no idea.
Excellent stuff.
Thank you.
Cheers, man.